Yeah, my funky friends, let me welcome you back. Let's play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time we started off the game, we got to the great Deku Tree. He's right here. Look at him in all his glory. And today we're going to be going inside him. Yeah, you already know. And yeah, this is where the first of the dungeons are. Inside the Deku Tree is the name of it. It's a pretty cool first dungeon, very atmospheric. You know, all like you know, tree, I guess. All sort of wood. And also, I don't know if I ever showed this, but R is how you use the shield. So like, yeah, if you like go up to an enemy, you can like shield it, and like, yeah, it won't be able to attack you. I mean, some enemies sort of have a way around. Then okay, yeah, there we go. There's the first of these types that drop the Deku nuts rather than the Deku stick. Yeah, I think it's just a slightly different type of enemy. And then yeah, as for the different like sword swings, yeah, basically you have okay, like might die. Yeah, at this point in the game, enemies kind of do a lot of damage. Navi's just gonna tell me that my health is low. I'm pretty confident. Okay, I guess she went away. All right, guess she didn't want to talk to me after all. That's fine by me. Hopefully there's like hearts somewhere around here. And yeah, also this game has a notoriously annoying health is low sound, so that's not great, but I guess we'll have to just deal with it. And he's got a big chest right off the bat. I think this is just the map, if I recall correctly. Yeah. So yeah, use the map to basically sort of see where everything is. Yeah, unlike the yeah, basically the dungeon map is like a unique item rather than like well, I guess in most games it functions this way. Yeah, basically you grab the map and then you can sort of see all around. You can sort of go, like, you can see that there's, okay, so this has like 5 floors. Currently it's on the first, but then we can go up 2, and then there's also a basement section. Okay, so then there's those guys are up there. We can't really do anything about them just yet, but we can come over here. Hope maybe we'll find something that we can use there. And yeah, here's, okay, yep, understandable. Yeah, also the text just kind of moves pretty slow, which also kind of makes it a bit annoying having her talk, but that's okay. Alright, anyways, we got him, this guy. We just have to do that, just reflect his nuts back at him, and then now he's running away. Get back here. Oh, did he hit again? Yeah, basically just reflect that thing. I can also like, oh, I guess I just have to talk to him. Yeah, sure, I guess. Alright, good to know. Can't guarantee it'll work. Yeah, there's, I think it's mostly you want to like press A to roll, but I guess I can try that or something. Alright, at least he dropped a heart. He was feeling very loving. So yeah, I hope now we won't have to listen to that noise. And anyway, over here is something pretty cool. See, I guess that guy was sort of meant to be the mini-boss of the dungeon. Not a very threatening mini-boss, but a mini-boss nonetheless. And yeah, there we go. We got our first dungeon item, the slingshot. Which is, again, this is like sort of one of the main things that like sort of is not in like the Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild games. Is like, yeah, the idea that like with the dungeon you get a new item and then like learn how to use it and all that good stuff. So that's pretty cool. And I think this is the last of the buttons. Yeah, and then yeah, it shows we can hold 30 right now. I guess that's also on the map screen. There's like, we now have this thing, and yeah, that basically shows how many of the slingshot seeds we can have. Only 30 right now. There are ways to upgrade it eventually. Eventually we'll get to that. There's also some stuff over here. Probably just rupees if I were to guess. Or a heart, okay, I mean, guess I'll take it. I was running a bit low. Okay. Yeah, that's, yeah, this C stick is gonna be really annoying to deal with. And anyways, yeah, there you go. To control it, basically just, okay, yeah, I wonder if there's a way to disable that. Probably not. But yeah, basically just, yeah, you press the button. That'll put you into this like first person mode, then you just have to move the control stick around. Obviously this is before like gyroscopic controls with like the where you can like actually move the controller around. You just kind of have to yeah, just manually move it. Anyways, now we can do something about these guys. Yeah, basically before, if we tried to climb up this, these guys would basically like attack us and we wouldn't be able to make it up, but now we can. I mean, there are like speedrun strats to get around it, but this is just, I mean, I'm sort of trying to do it intended and also just don't feel particularly confident that I would be able to do anything that like is sequence breaking. But yeah, like this guy says, see how he gets like mad and then he knocks us off. I missed him, so yeah, let's just take him out. Yeah, aiming's not the best, but we'll make it. With also not really any like sort of like crosshair on this. Also, it's like inverted, like the controls, like you press down to make it go up, which was sort of a thing in a lot of these older games, which kind of takes some time to get used to. Yeah, I mean, again, this is a game from 1998, so it has some slightly outdated things, but it's still a fun time nonetheless. We'll deal with those guys in a bit. Let me continue exploring all the rooms. So right here, we're gonna have to oh, here have a bit of a torch puzzle. Well, okay, I think, or maybe I just can run across this first. Let's just, yeah, okay, we can just do that. I think this room is actually just completely optional, but I mean, it has some bonus collectibles. Yeah, so here's the compass. It sort of works in conjunction with the map. It'll show you the location of treasure chests. I'm gonna attack. All right, there we go. We got him. Oh my god. But actually, I think that's just me. I think why that keeps happening is because I keep instinctively pressing that button to like turn the camera, because that's what it is in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I'm forgetting it's kind of annoying that you can't make custom controls, but I guess it is what it is. Anyways, like you can see that there are those like, yeah, basically that shows where chests are, and then that shows where the boss is. So yeah, pretty cool. Ugh, get out of here. I'm not sure if there's like a more efficient way to do combat. I'll have to try and experiment with that. Anyways, right here we can basically grab the, yeah, so the nice thing about the Deku sticks, it sort of works similarly to a sword, and then also it's flammable, so it can light on fire, and then you can use it to burn stuff. Anyways, right over here, if you remember, okay, well, I guess he hit me where I wanted to be, so I guess it's fine. So yeah, if you remember, you saw there was like another chest on the map. This is where it is, and also there's this little guy back here. This thing is called a golden skulltula. When you kill them, they give you a token. There are a total of 100 in the game. Each one of them, it's just like, yeah, I keep pressing. Ugh. Alright, get this guy out of here. What is he doing? Yeah, so the way the skulltulas work is you have to, basically you can only like shoot like their like back side that's like vulnerable. If you try and shoot him in the face, it'll just, wow, he gave me a ton of hearts. Oh, that was generous of him. But yeah, I mean, there are some items that you can just like shoot that you can use to like kill him from the front, but most of the time you basically have to wait for him to turn around, and then yeah, come on, turn around, and then you can, okay, or come on, attack him. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Yeah, alright, nice. Yeah, okay, well, those things, that's what you use to shoot the slingshot. I guess that kind of fell, but that's okay. So anyways, right here, if you remember at the bottom of this section, there was like that, sort of like cobweb thing. Yeah, basically we have to destroy it by having a big boy jump, and, okay, I guess that didn't break it. I thought that was supposed to break it. Not really sure why it didn't. I think you can also burn it. I don't know if there's a torch in the front, but I've always just kind of done a jump, so let me just try that again real quick, I guess. Also, another type of sword thing, if you hold the B button, you can like charge up a spin attack. I think you can also do like a quick spin by like doing like the control stick, and yeah, you can do like a quick spin as well, or just hold it and charge up either way. Okay, anyways, let's yeah, there we go. I don't know why it didn't work the first time, but I guess that's okay. Anyways, we got another one of these guys over here. I think all of the dungeons have 5 of them, and then they're also found in the overworld, but in the overworld you can only grab them at night, like they only come out at night, but in the dungeon you can just get them whenever. Anyways, alright, there we go. Also, a lot of them we're not going to be able to get right now because, well, I'll show you where some of them are, but okay, well, I guess we can grab that guy right there, but I know at least one of them is going to be too high to actually reach the token. Like the tokens don't fall to the ground, they like stay in the air, so until we get an item that allows us to retrieve things that are in the air, there's nothing we can do about that. But a lot of them we can still get. Hopefully I remember where they all are. I mean, I will say I have remembered most things so far, but yeah, it has been a while since I've played this, like I said, so I'm assuming there will be things I forget or get stuck on, and yeah, I mean, the location of 100 things is definitely the top of the list of things I'll probably forget. But I mean, we'll see what we can do. Anyways, yeah, like I said, these are the yeah, okay, Deku, see, that's what it's called. Yeah, that's basically what you use for slingshot ammo. Slightly different than the Deku nuts, but sort of a similar concept. Anyways, right here, we just have to do another torch lighting puzzle. There's like this slightly shallower part of the oh, dang it, that's not great. Yeah, the Deku sticks, they like break if you like hit like certain things with them. So yeah, be careful with that. Once you've used them, you can put it away and you'll conserve it. But alternatively, if you've set it on fire and you wait too long, it'll also just like get destroyed because it'll burn. Yeah, forgive me, Master. Well, I mean, if you call me Master, I guess that's pretty nice. Ever beat my brothers? Yeah, this is a group that we have to fight later, and basically you have to hit them in a specific order. I think I'm a traitor. I guess. I mean, not really nice that you. Ugh, I keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, maybe I should. Well, I mean, I obviously want to have all 3 of the items taken up. I mean, I guess it's just annoying that it's an item that like has an ammo limit, so I don't want to accidentally be wasting ammo. But I mean, all these items currently have an ammo limit, so it doesn't really matter what I put there right now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It shows you how to swim. I guess yeah, I can show that off. So, swimming in this game, you can't really. There's not really a way to like swim down. You can swim like down, like directly down, but you can't really like swim underwater for like long periods of time. You basically just like go right down and then right back up. So yeah, that basically that lowered the water level slightly, and the reason we want to do that is because basically we have to get on this platform and then we have to like be underneath this like sort of spiky bar, and if we try to do that without lowering the water, it'll just like it'll just knock us off because yeah, we aren't able to go underneath it. Alright, get out of here. Yeah, alright, nice. Yeah, like I said, the Skulltulas just be patient with them. They can't really move, they just kind of have to take it. And they're also not smart enough to not show us their backside, so yeah, just a matter of being patient. Yeah, all the enemies, it is pretty cool, like pretty much all the enemies does have like sort of like a specific way to defeat them, which is pretty cool. I mean, like the combat is somewhat primitive, obviously. This was the first 3D Zelda game, so I sort of had to like design a lot of the combat, but I think it does work pretty well overall. And yeah, basically that was saying that you can basically push these blocks and then climb on them, which is what we had to do to get up here. I think here we just have to light the torches, right? Yeah, get out of here. And then the game is nice enough to provide us with plenty of Deku sticks so that we can, yeah, we'll have, you know, we won't run out, because, yeah, you do need, like, a Deku stick to do that puzzle. But, yeah, the game will give them to you. And if you, for some reason, like, kill all of the Deku Babas and still need it, just, like, leave the room and come back, and they will all respawn, so you can do that to, like, yeah, to just get as many as you need. I think is this the room that has the Skulltula in it? Or maybe it's a different room that I'm thinking of. Okay, I think it might be a different room. Okay, another guy. Oh, dang, he turned around just in time. Yeah. You can also, I guess I haven't shown what the Deku sticks do. Basically, they stun things, and then you can attack them. That's alternatively something you can do. Deku nuts in general are kind of a bit of a slept-on item, I feel. I mean, they're never really required, but like being able to stun like pretty much anything is a pretty good like ability, especially this early in the game when like yeah, you don't really have a lot of like things you can do. Like, yeah, just do that and then get a free hit on them. Pretty nice. And then let's see. Okay. So yeah, now we just have to like light some stuff. We can't actually see. Okay, so this is where the I'll just whatever. But yeah, this is where the this is where a Skulltula that we can't get to is. There's actually is something behind this door, but we don't have a way to get past that just yet. That requires a certain item that we don't have, but that's okay. We'll just have to remember it's there and come back later. What we can do is burn this side and come through here, and then this will actually just take us back to the main room, except this time we are on the like sort of upper part of it. We can push this to like basically give us a way to get back down. I think there's also probably ways you can just jump up directly. I mean, again, this game is very, I mean, there's a ton of speedrun strats you can do. I mean, if you've ever seen like a speedrun of this game, they're kind of crazy. But like I said, I'm probably just going to be doing most things intended. Oh, I keep pressing the, you know, I keep pressing them because that's, again, similarly in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, the Y button is the sword button, so I keep pressing the wrong thing. Ugh, they're getting me. Ugh, ugh. Well, I mean, at least, I mean, the stick is sort of a similar type of attack. So anyways, I think, can we like get that? Or maybe I have to just, okay, I think I just have to get it from over here. Yeah, again, we just have to burn the spider web. And okay, yeah, we get it from this. Then we can light it, and that's how we get down. And okay, there are, well, it's nice that there are hearts down here. I guess we are like right in front of the boss door, so makes sense to give us a wheel field. And here's, that's where like that one guy said 2, 3, 1. Basically hit number 2, then hit number 3. Basically 1, 2, 3 is just like going left to right around the room is what that means, and then hit 1. And yep, how did you know our secret? Your brother's kind of a traitor. Yeah, so annoying. Them reveal the secret of Queen. Thanks, I guess. I mean, I wish all enemies worked that way. If you make them mad, they'll just tell you their secrets. It's like, sorry about that. Sorry for telling some random kid how to defeat you. That's because we were defeated. I guess if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna take you down with me. Maybe that's his logic. But anyways, yeah, that's actually the end of the dungeon. The child dungeons don't actually have a boss key. It just kind of ends like this. But they don't have small keys either. Actually, I don't think those are a adult dungeon exclusive thing. So anyways, if you look up here, there's a bit of a spooky thing up there. Can I look at it? Okay, there we go. So anyways, yeah, this is the boss, the first boss of the game, Queen Goma. Not a particularly difficult boss. Basically, the idea is just stun it, and then attack. You can stun with either the slingshot or the Deku nuts. I think the Deku nuts are a bit easier. Okay, and then yeah, just well, I mean, I have to use the. Okay, dude, let's use our sword, please. Come on. Okay, you're stunned for a long time. Ugh, dang. And then he hit me a bit, but yeah, I think the Deku nut is a bit easier because you don't have to like angle it. But obviously when she's up here, there's not really anything we can do. And then yeah, basically when her eye turns like red, that's like when she's vulnerable. Like otherwise she's not vulnerable, and attacking the eye doesn't do anything. When she does go this thing, also make sure to try and hit her like the first time, because if you miss it, she'll drop all these like babies. Then you'll have to kill all the babies before she'll make herself vulnerable again. But overall, not a very challenging boss, which I mean makes sense. Obviously, it is the first boss of the game, but still pretty cool, and it does sort of establish sort of like the the style of like bosses, which is you use the dungeon item to stun them, and then use the sword to finish them off, which is pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, there we go. That was inside the Deku Tree. Pretty, not that long of a dungeon. I mean, again, the first dungeon in one of the older games, it makes sense. It's not too long, but still pretty fun. I mean, very atmospheric. It has some good puzzles. I mean, again, this is still sort of part of the intro. Thou has verily demonstrated thy courage. Oh, thank you very much. And you'd be able to do it. Well, did my best. But yeah, he's gonna talk some more. Yeah, the beginning of the game sort of is notorious for a ton of cutscenes that you kind of just have to watch. Again, there's no way to skip them or anything like that. Not that I would skip them for the sake of the walkthrough. I would still be showing them, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, here's the guy. If you remember, we saw him in like that first cutscene. He was outside of Hyrule Castle, looking sinister, and he's looking pretty sinister as well. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerer's powers in his search for the sacred realm. Yeah, he likes doing that, you know. In the sacred realm, you'll find the Triforce. Ooh, I wonder what that could be. Yeah, well, if you're wondering what that is, I guess the game's going to tell you before time began, before spirits and life existed. Wow, we're going all the way back. We're in the entire history of the series right here. So yeah, we got 3 golden goddesses. They don't really look golden. They look pink, blue, and green. But maybe they're gold underneath. Yeah, we got Din, Nehru, and Feror. So yeah, I mean, in the Zelda series, there's sort of like this like common theming of like basically you got the Triforce, which has 3 parts: power, wisdom, and courage. And then power corresponds to like, yeah, then they're like the 3 goddesses. There's Din, the goddess of power, Nehru, the goddess of wisdom, and then Feror, the goddess of courage. And then like those also commonly correspond to like fire, water, and like forest as like sort of like 3 like common locations. I mean, we just did like a forest type dungeon, and yeah, there's sort of just like the common theming of like those 3 ideas. And yeah, basically it says like what all of them did. So I think like Din created the earth, Nehru created like the laws of physics, I think, and then Feror created life. I think that's what they kind of said. And it was, yeah, then they created the Triforce, which has their power. And yeah, then they disappeared to somewhere. Not really sure why they decided to create this. I feel like it has kind of done more harm than good, because it's just something that everyone wants, which makes sense. I mean, a relic of like infinite powers be pretty nice to have. But I mean, I think it does need to exist for like the world to work, because remember in A Link Between Worlds, like they wish to like the lower world wishes to like destroy their Triforce, and then like their world gets destroyed as well. So yeah, that was not a great idea. And Cast the death curse, you can sap my power. Yeah, so I think if you remember, the Deku Tree got cursed, and even though we defeated Goma, he was already dead. Omae wa moishinderu, you got him. Okay, we'll pass no grief from you. Yeah, this game's kind of brutal. I mean, our father literally dies. I mean, he is our dad, or I think that's what the one Kokiri said, that like the Great Deku Trees like created all of them, and now he's dead. So yeah, that's pretty rough. The Princess of Destiny. I wonder what her name is. Probably something stupid like Link, right? Yeah, that sounds about right. And yeah, he gives us this object. Yeah, like I said, this sort of like that common theming of like the like the Triforce, the goddesses, like the locations and like the symbols. So yeah, again, we were in the forest, like we did like the forest type dungeon, and which like corresponds to like courage, and yeah, this is and in green and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is the Kokiri Emerald, which is basically this is basically the spiritual stone of like that like component of the Triforce and like the world, and we'll have to get the other two. And anyways, yeah, then the Great Deku Tree dies. He shrivels all up. It's a good thing he got all that out of his system. I mean, he really just made it right to the end of his life, explaining everything. And yeah, let's go to the Hyrule Castle, Zelda. Will do. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree. Yep. So yeah, pretty brutal start to the game. I wonder what all the Kokiri think about all this. I'm sure Mido has something to say about it, right? He's Zelda. What did you do? I killed him. I go, did he die? You better believe it. If you do a thing like that, it's all your fault. Yeah, obviously Mido's pretty pissed about that, and didn't see you helping. This guy doesn't even have a sword. What a loser. So we can see if anyone else has any thoughts about the death of their. Mido was very upset. Something happened to him. Nah, he's just kind of. I think he's always just like that. Some of these houses, I don't know if we ever even went in. Oh, this is Saria's house. Let's see if she's home. We can say hi to her. She's got lots of hearts. Obviously, she's full of love. You don't think she's here right now. She's in a secret location that we'll be going to relatively soon. Here, let me help you with that. Can I not do that? Okay, I guess I can. I will. In that case, sorry. I guess you'll just have to be humping that grass for the rest of your life. Also, here's our house. We have like this picture of like a dinosaur and like a knight next to it. Not sure why we drew that, but I guess it is pretty epic. Yeah, that's where Zelda lives, the one and only Zelda. Anything back here? I think that would be a good place for like a hidden rupee or something. Anyone else we can talk to? Okay, yeah, the guy with the rock. It looks like he gave up. It was very Oh, he says the same thing, really? I don't know why you guys all care about Mido. I mean, he's kind of an asshole. But, what? Where are you going? The castle? Yeah, I mean, a lot of these people don't exactly say anything that's really useful. Yeah, the know-it-all brothers are here. It's like well, I'll talk to like one more person. What are you doing? Practicing your fighting stance? Work on some moves. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't show this off. So, yeah, this is something good to show real quick. Okay, yep, explain it all. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, the jump attack I showed. Wow, okay, you have a lot to say, don't you? So yeah, we can, yeah, when you're Z-targeting, if you press, like, A and then, like, left or right, you do this, like, side hop. If you, press A while you hold back, oh, it gave me a rupee, but yeah, you can, backflip, you can, side hop, you can roll into, I guess, is this how you get all the rupees from it? Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And then if you take out your sword, that's how you can do your jump attack. But okay, yeah, that's good to remember. Alright, And anyways, yeah, I guess yeah, like you said, time to leave the forest. If you try and leave the forest before you beat the Deku Tree, this guy will be in the way and he won't let you. Cause yeah, there's basically this thing about like the Kokiri die if they leave the forest. So yeah, we might just be dead if we try and leave. But you know what? This was the Deku Tree's dying wish. So I mean, hopefully he knows what he's talking about. But anyways, we will do that next time. Cause yeah, I think we did a good amount. Did the first dungeon and all that good stuff. So anyways, yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye and take care.